Hey, it's Dale here from Move Therapies. Today I'm just talking about headaches. So if you experience headaches, you know that they're life-changing, energy-sucking things, and no one wants to have them. I've had them in the past, and my strategies at that time were to take water, to have a rest or a nap or something like that. Thankfully, I've never suffered from my major migraines or anything like that. But I have worked on clients that have. And more recently, I've worked on a lady that's had them for the last 10 years fairly regularly. And she was taking lots of pain meds and stuff to deal with them, and they were just part of her life. And so she had one session with me, and the headaches had been gone for 3 days now. So when I think of headaches now, I do look at this chart here. This is sort of a chiro chart. Not that we are chiropractors, we are Anat Baniel method practitioners, but it gives me an idea. And usually when I look at this chart at the top here of the spine, so this is a picture of the spine here, the top of the spine here, so the atlas here, it does say, if I read the effects of when that area is affected, it's headaches, nervousness, insomnia, head colds, high blood pressure, migraine headaches. That area of the spine at the top here, and I'm going to grab my other little thingy here that's a little bit easier to see, my spiny. So the top part of the spine, this is the spine, is what they would say is the area to focus on for the headaches. Now, when we deal with clients, we never really focus on one particular area of the, trying to change one part of the area. We do work on the entire spine. And usually when clients come in and they do have headaches, I can not guarantee, but pretty much I know that more than likely their chest or the upper part of their spine is actually tight. So that means there's not a lot of movement in this part of the spine up top. And usually that's because the bottom part of the spine isn't doing its job or the work that it could be doing. So for most people, when we work with them, and you can even see, look at the thickness of the plastic spine here that I'm looking at as compared to the thickness of the spinies at the top. These ones are smaller. Of course, the neck spinies are smaller as compared to the bottom ones, which are bigger. So the bottom ones do more work. And usually when most people come in here, the bottom ones aren't moving as well as they could. And then the top ones have to do way more work than what they're intended to do. They're not intended to do a lot of the lifting or the turning and stuff like this, or at least not all of it should happen up top here. And usually when those guys get overworked, then they get tightened up. So our strategy at Move Therapies is to work on trying to get the whole spine moving a little bit easier. We do mainly focus on, trying to get people's hips moving a little bit more freer at the beginning. And again, using gentle, easy, slow movements, nothing, no pain. And then what ends up happening is when that bottom part of the spine usually starts moving a lot easier, it starts doing more of the bulk of the work when you are moving. So when you're getting up out of a chair, or when you're turning around, or when you're picking something up off the floor, that's what these bottom part of the spine and pelvis were designed to do. They're designed to do the bulk of the work. So then when the bottom part starts doing its job, the top part doesn't have to work as hard. And then amazing things like headaches going away, because if this area is too tight, so that means if your neck is really sore, and probably if you've had headaches for a number of years, or if you've had them for a long time, you probably do notice that your neck and chest area are probably a bit tighter than they could be or should be. And so my strategy with this new client was, wake up the spine and the hips, and then when those start doing the bulk of the work, then this area up top doesn't have to do it. And then the nerves that get sent out from that area, which is to your head and basically the headache causing area, we would say, then the headaches can go away. And then and definitely for this client, they're not going to go away forever. She's going to need a couple more sessions. Luckily, she hasn't had anything severely traumatic in like no major car accidents and stuff like this. So I don't think it's going to take very many sessions for those to go away. She has tried a bunch of other things prior to coming here. She was doing physio for her knee injury, and she had been to the chiro and massage and stuff like this. But she's had these headaches for a number of years, like I said, almost 10 years. So for them to go away after one session, one 45-minute session with me at our clinic it's awesome. And I said, if you want these headaches to go away, let's get more of the bottom part of your spine working better, so your pelvis working a bit better. So the top part do have a longer or a better opportunity to remain from getting tight. So that's the strategy we use. And then it does involve, her changing probably some of the things that she does, and maybe when she's getting up out of a chair, we do focus on giving our clients tools on how they can use their spine more effectively and their body more effectively, so that it's not just one part of the spine or one part of their body that's doing the bulk of the work. Yes, so the outcome, fewer headaches. It's nothing magical here. Again, if you're interested, or if you've suffered from headaches for a long time and you've tried everything and you can't get rid of them, and you've heard of us and you didn't think that we deal with headaches, we do. Headaches, we would say, is just a behavioral, or it's like how we move and how tight things are, and it's something that can be changed quite easily, and it doesn't take, and it's quite very effective. So if you're interested in what we're doing, come check us out. This is Dale here from Move Therapies, and have a great day. Bye.